In this lesson, we're going to learn about the if, then, else functions. To start this, we're going to, as always, start with the when green flag is clicked. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to ask the user for input, going to get them to give me a number, and then I'm going to evaluate that number. And if the number is greater than 20, I'm going to give them one message, and if the number is less than 20, I'm going to give a different message. So let's start off by saying, going to sensing and getting the ask, and I'm going to ask the user for a number. And I'm going to drag out the answer for the moment just so I have that, because I know I'm going to need that in a little bit. I'm going to drag it out and leave it there. The next thing I want to do is go to the control blocks and choose if then else and drag that into place. I said the condition I wanted to check was if the number that they gave me is greater than 20, I'm going to give one answer. So go to operators and choose the something greater than, change the number to 20. And the number that I'm evaluating, of course, is the answer to what the user entered. So ask them for a number, take that answer, check and see if it's greater than 20. If it's greater than 20, then I want to do something. In this case, I want the scratch cat. I want him to say that number is greater than 20. And if the number is not greater than 20, we're going to say less than 20. Go ahead and run the program. It says, give me a number. If I put in the number 25, it says that number is greater than 20. Perfect. If I run it again, this time I'm going to put in the number 5. It says that number is less than 20. So that's how we get the program to take a number, evaluate it against some other value. So we've taken the answer, evaluated against 20, and depending on what the value of that answer was, the program will take different decisions. It'll either do one thing or it'll do another thing. Now, just to combine this lesson a little bit with the previous lesson about learning about loops, I'm just going to take this off for a moment, go to Control, and I'm going to put in a forever loop, drag that into place, and then put this whole block back inside that forever loop. What it means now is that the program will constantly keep asking me for numbers. So put in a 4, it tells me it's less than 20, and then it resets. This time I put in 36, goes back, says it's greater, and then it resets. So it keeps repeating that process. So that's where if you're doing something that involves a lot of data entry where you want to keep getting information, you'd put it in some kind of a loop to keep pulling that information from the user. So that's how we use loops in conjunction with an if-then-else block to collect information and make decisions.